Okay, I'm doing this video like solely out of anger right now. So I don't know. Just if I sound mad, then that means yes, I'm mad. Um, okay. So the situation is right now I'm talking to a guy like trying to date him. He's trying to date me. Um, and it's been over a month, I think. Yeah, it's been over a month that this has been going on. It was going perfectly fine until the other day. Like I've been had him on Facebook um for like 3 weeks now. So something just prompted me to look on his page. So I seen like when you like something, like you like a page, it goes on to your list of likes. So I seen this picture and it was just basically women's asses. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be very blunt about it, and it's something I don't appreciate. And so I look at it and I see it on his page, and I go straight to the message, like a minute before we had planned to go to the movies the very next morning. And I seen that on his page, and I went straight to my inbox and said, it's your page, it's your Facebook page, and you can do whatever you want. But I'm just letting you know right now, you have something on your page, and I told him what it was, and I don't like it. You know what to do. Um, so what did he say? He said, um, I can't remember. I think he asked what I was talking about. Huh? Oh, like that's my sister. I told her the whole story. She know the whole thing. Um, but what happened? Now, I like to me, it seems really dumb that you're gonna sit here and argue with me because I feel like if I, as someone that you're supposed to care about, if you're trying to talk to me and I'm trying to talk to you, you should care about my opinion about something. If my opinion is like not an opinion, but if I don't like something that is on your page and it's something like that, I feel like you could just take it off. Like, don't get me wrong, some women might be okay with it, but I'm just not that type of woman to just be like, okay, I see that you have you like to see other women's asses all over your page, but I'm not okay with something like that. So basically, that's what I said to him. And he was like, well, you're right, it is my page, and I'm not going to take it off because I feel like it has nothing to do with you. And to me, that was the first blow because like if I had something like that on my page and he didn't like it, I feel like the easiest thing to do would be to just take it down. Like to me, it's like you really gonna risk what we're trying to do here just because of a page that you have on your Facebook? Like really, for one, you will never meet these women in your life. Two, it's not doing you no good to have it up there. It's doing more hurting you than helping you. Three, I just and ugh, I don't know if there's a three, but I just feel. And then if he had the nerve to say that I was petty because I wanted him to take it down and I didn't, and I told him I'm not gonna lie, I told him I said I'm not gonna talk to you. Like I'm not gonna talk to a guy that has something like this on their page and they're not gonna take it down because I tell him that I didn't like it. It's not like I'm trying to control what he does. It's just for the simple fact that I'm telling you I don't like something, and you just gonna leave it up there like, oh well, I think you're being petty that you don't want to talk to me because I'm like, no, I'm standing behind what I believe because I believe if you're attracted to me, you looking at me like what. I can understand if I was all gross and out of shape and stuff, but I'm not. So in my opinion, you don't even need to have that up there. I don't even understand. Like I'd understand if it was something that what like not in that category, but it's in that category of like, are you serious? Like you really gonna have that up there? No. So our conversation goes back and forth. He's trying to get me to understand that this has nothing to do with me. I'm trying to get him to understand that to me that's very disrespectful, because it's showing people that see his page that I allow stuff like that, that I'm okay with stuff like that, when in all reality, no, I'm not okay with nothing like that. It shouldn't be up there. Then he was like, oh, then this next part is really what put the icing on the cake for me. He was like, what did he say? He said, this nigga really sat here and said, oh, it's like I like looking at them dance. It's like if I go to the strip club with the fellas. And I was like, as soon as I read that, I stopped. I said, are you serious? So now you saying you go to the strip club? Okay, so to me, he done did two things I don't like. You put shit like this on your page, and two, you go to the strip club. Okay, see you later. I don't know what you want me to do, but this ain't what I'm gonna do. Then on top of that, it's like, y'all know how I feel about kids. I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. I don't see myself getting married. I don't see myself having kids. I just don't see that happening in my life for me, because that's not what I want. He wants kids. He wants to get married. He wants a house. He wants all that shit that I don't want. And I'm like, so basically, you want me to compromise my life, but then you can't take a fucking page off of your Facebook. Like, are you serious? And he's like, well, I said eventually, not like it's gonna happen 100% like right now. I'm like, I never said it was gonna happen right now, but it's like, I'm telling you, I don't want kids, and you're with me, and you're saying you want kids. Eventually, you're saying you want it to happen. I'm gonna have to have kids if if I'm gonna be with you. But it's for the simple fact is you want me to change my mind about so much stuff, but then you can't take something off your page. Like, it's killing me. Like, I've literally had to compromise on a lot of stuff being with him, but he hasn't had to change anything for me. And I'm seeing her like it seems like a lot of work to be with this guy, and it doesn't even seem worth it. Like, I like him and all, but not enough to disrespect myself in being with him, because I feel like it's disrespectful. But I have a question for everybody. Like, for the girls, if you seen something like this, or you was in the same situation, would you act the way that I'm acting, or would you just let it go? And for the guys, if your girl asked you to take something off your page like this in the same situation, would you do it? And what would you say to her? Like, to me, it shouldn't have been this serious. Like, he should have just took it off and been like, okay, I'm sorry that I've made you feel disrespected. But of course, he didn't do that. But it is what it is. I just want to hear y'all input. Um, I gotta go.